Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Hicks coming at you a little midday money on a Sunday, the 13th of March, Selection Sunday. I don't know if anybody knows. There's college basketball has this a tournament game where it takes 64 teams, well, 68.
They
now.
do? Never heard of it.
I don't know. It's new. Yeah. I'm new to kind of like this kind of stuff, so I really don't know the whole how it works out. Some kind of playoff, or I don't know what it's called, some tournament, whatever. That's later on. But for today, we'll talk some college hoops. I'm sure people want to talk about hockey and NBA because it's a free-form show. We go all over the place. All right, yesterday's video. A couple losers there. Whatever, 215, 174 in the video. Still grinding along. That's what we do. We'll have a losing day. Iowa didn't cover. Arkansas, outright loser there. St. Louis gets mauled. They were good for about 10 minutes, and then they said, you know what? Let's just go home. They didn't want to feel play anymore. And Peters got it done. And we did cash. What do we have? Tournament-wise yesterday, Arizona, a future, and New Mexico State got it done for us. But I'll tell you, 6-25 with the video we threw out here for futures. And again, two favorites we had. We had Arizona 135 and South Dak 175. Everything else were big dogs. I think we had 3 or 4 championship game losers. Northern Colorado, Moorhead, Texas, a couple, whatever. It is what it is. But you know what? Richmond wins today at plus 1,000. You go, was it 6-25, 240? You'll go 7-25 and be down $2, $2.40. Not too bad going 7.25. Taking some dogs for fun too. Like I said, we're not coming in here betting huge amounts on all these things. We bet 30 games, for futures, but a little bit. We'll see what happens. Let's go Richmond today. Didn't have them in the video because we have them. We need them. We need them a lot bigger than what they are today. Worried about the legs a little bit there, right? You're in 4 games in 4-day stretch. The threes weren't falling. Could be, tired, kicking in a little bit, But again, I'm not going to double up on them here when I got a nice little chunk there at 10-1 with Richmond and Tennessee. Tennessee A&M again is another spot. You have your team that's upset. Let's be honest. You knock off Florida in OT, right? We like the Aggies there. We did the little late show, so let's grab a little Aggie action. Upset top seed in Auburn. Then you knock off the 3 seed, 4 seed here in Arkansas yesterday. What was the Arkansas seed? Blasted them. It wasn't even close. Rolled them. But now does the pressure kind of come? Yeah, Tennessee needs it's been a bit since they won a championship game here in the SEC, right? Wrapping up SEC title. But now A&M, how about a little pressure on those guys? They've gone from no tournament to we need to win now to get us off the bubble, right? They're kind of like a bubble team. Need a good show in there. So maybe pressure's on them. I'll roll a little Tennessee. Any other games? Listen, Princeton, I don't know. See how this game plays out. I think Yale could hang tough here. But, again, on my numbers, super to say let's go either way. No, I would just maybe lean a little Yale. The Richmond game, how we feel. Tennessee game, leaning on Tennessee. And Purdue and Iowa, I'm thinking maybe over here. Again, we have another 4 games, 4 days team in Iowa. Purdue kind of took care of business when they played before. I think Purdue's a good team. Iowa could be one of those teams, maybe like a Virginia Tech that's going to go on a little run in the NCAAs, right? The team you're not thinking is going to win a tournament. They're a mid-seed there coming through, beating up on other teams. So, again, one game I like today, it's the Memphis-Houston game. I posted it. Go get it. 4-2 yesterday in the premiums. This game's posted. Links below. Get the pass, folks. I don't know. Save yourself some money. If you don't, use the leaderboard. I don't care who you get. I can't give out that game because when you're rolling along, winning a little bit, you get some sales. And I don't know if people come into the chats, and I don't want to just give everything away out. You can't do that. That's not right to do. We give out plenty of free picks here. Hockey, 43-38, and we're going to Penguins. Yes, I know everybody to come in here. Carolina, a lot of Panther love. Totally understand. But why again? They're 8-1-1 the last 10 Carolina, rolling along, getting They're not a sizable dog, but you see 133 faves, and what's up with that line? That line tells me Penguins all day. I almost want to do Penguins puck line, but you know what? At 43 and 38, and even on my premiums where I'm a couple games under 500, just got to grind away. Got to get back to the 500 mark there. And if you go to the Twitter or the Winner Free Picks page, Golden Knights and the Columbus Blue Jackets, there's a free pick link for those interested in that game, if you're interested. NBA side of things, we are 57-75. Better since the All-Star break. We've been hitting a little bit. Overall, NBA 21-16, which is nice, 57%. But the video, try to find something when I'm not betting it, but everyone loves to bet the NBA. For me, it was a Sixers kind of play. I looked at the board. We'll get to it in the chat. I'm sure people will be asking my thoughts on other games. But for the Sixers over, they're in off of an embarrassing game versus the Nets, right? Nets came in, said, you know what, we're for real. The game I loved, we talked about that. And I just think today is like a kind of a payback day. I can see them having a good offensive outing, dropping probably like in the 120s themselves against the Magic. And I need the Magic to get 100. And I think they'll be a little bit competitive. Maybe, I don't want to say like 127 or 111 or something. I can see a higher scoring game, obviously, and one over the 223. But if you want something different, again, on the Winner Free Pick page there, and I put on Twitter, Mr. Sean Higgs, Rockets Pelicans is posted there in case you want to get something going on in the Rockets in New Orleans. And again, we have all the picks posted there on the page. YouTube, rolling along. Give it a like if you want. Why not? It's not that hard to come in, hit the like button. Facebook group is getting a few more views. I was do I got to keep posting this Facebook? But people come in and watch. We have our Facebook family. So thank you for coming in, Facebook people. And now we'll get to, actually, you know what? We can't get to that because I got to mention the Max Wagers Network, our new channel. So we got to get up following on that. I looked over there, I had like 40 views on my show. I'm like, who's watching this channel? Not a lot of followers, like the Twitter. I think it's got 9 followers. I was the second follower. They don't follow me. Thanks, Max Wagers. Who's running Twitter over there? Anybody?
I think they are following you now. I checked the other day. I think they are following you. They're not following me, but they're following you.
It was like, when it opened, it had 2 followers, or it was following one and had 2 followers. So I followed them right out the gate. I'm like, all right, we're going to be on a new channel. Let's get it going. And now I think they had 9 followers the other day. I don't know. But yeah, I guess they're more I guess if they're not.
Yeah, they're currently
YouTube to get the videos than Twitter.
They're currently following 7 people, including March Madness, American Gambler, you, guy named Ben Lockhart, Chris King, Detroit Lenny, and Rake Tech. Not even following me, but they're following freaking March Madness. There you go.
They don't follow that. I don't know. I mean, who knows who runs it? So again, I'm the only weekend guy on the channel. But listen, Allie Burns, we know Allie. Chris King, I've been hyping him up. I mean, you throw out a parlay on their show and say, let's take this, and it rolls for a big chunk like that. You have carte blanche for parlays because you have a giant nut to play with. You're rolling free money for quite a while when you hit something like that. Back to the window, Scott, and game time with the boys. So there's one of them now. Ronald, good morning. How are you today? Jake, hope you're doing good. Only bet today is Purdue money line, -2.5, 50-50. Purdue, Iowa, A&M plus 6.5. Thoughts? Purdue, I sort of kind of like Purdue, but again, it's like Iowa. Would I be shocked if Iowa wins here? Over, yes. I think I saw it over 151 here already. So this lines up. It was 147.5 last night. I think it's definitely gone up since then. And A&M, like I said, Jake, I can see A&M house money before, right? You pull off the upset against Florida, get OT, and you're thinking, I don't know. You think Auburn kind of rolls in there. Auburn needs a good showing. Nope. Upset Auburn. Then you think, all right, a little letdown spot. Nope. Arkansas right out of the gate and Razorbacks are taken out of their heels. So, yeah, do I have Tennessee here? Yeah, I grab Tennessee because you know what? Why not? Okay, we need an SEC title for ourselves, yes. And how about a 1 seed for SEC? I mean, you're talking about Kentucky. Kentucky's a number 1 seed if they win it, or Auburn's a number 1 seed. Dude, Tennessee is 3-1 versus Kentucky and Auburn. So how about a little love for Tennessee? Tennessee, if they lose today, Tennessee's a 3 seed, but Kentucky's a 2 seed? Take out of here with that nonsense. I don't know. The A&M game, again, house money. I wouldn't go 6.5. Just take a money line. Again, if you're taking a dog here today, why aren't you just taking money lines? Miss Danica, red snapper for lunch, our favorite Canadian. Good morning, Rich B. Hit the like button. Thank you very much. Teaser parlay. Davidson plus money, A&M plus 10 over 120. Well, I mean, listen, we're talking 10.5 A&M. Yeah, Davidson from a dog to a fave. I'd say yes to that. I'd say yes just because, listen, I love me some Richmond. We know Richmond's our team, right here, Miss Danica. But I don't think Richmond's going to come in and win this one by 6-7 points. That'll be a shocker to me. I think this is a one-possession game, or Davidson's going to truck them by 22. Richmond's, look, we saw it yesterday, 4 of 16 from 3. Getting a little tired. Michael, good morning. Had Fullerton last night. Killed me. I'm Adam. We've a couple games I've had here. I'll put out the games the night before on the sites. There's no money lines posted here, and you get like a 1.5. That's all you got. It's rough. Later 120 should have been a winner. You get these. Here we are, 1.5. 1.5, or I should say not ones, but because that's a push. But take a money line. What's the giant difference from 120? And again, I am a guy who's always like, I don't want to lay like one. Baseball, I'm like, I don't even like really going over 140 that much. I mean, I guess I'll go to like 150 sometimes, 160. But sometimes you just say, you know what? I'll lay to 25, 30 cents. Those are tough. I always say it is what it is. It's part of the game, but frustrating for sure. A&M Tennessee over. I can see the over, believe it or not there. Richie? Thoughts on Memphis Houston? I got 4.5 last night. Well, Memphis. Houston a little banged up. Memphis sweep the season series. Yes, they have swept the season series. But this one, Mike, I can't. I got a and you know what? I'll message you on Twitter because I missed you yesterday. Oh, man, we got a lot of all the.
Yeah, I was sharing out your Twitter and the Max Wagers Network, so that was me.
I was like, what? I was like, I forgot. I thought I added them before. I was like, man, if this is this far down in the chat, I added them. Give the Pistons as a home dog versus the Clippers. I can grab some. Pistons have been good to us in here, right? We're Detroit fans. Where's Detroit Lenny? He'd be happy with us taking the Pistons lately. Pistons, yes, says Wilbur. I agree. Thank you, Gloria, coming in with kind words. What I miss? I do use your sexy voice. Yeah, I got my my nice quiet overnight voice on here tonight. My R&B. We have some smooth picks today going in college hoops for Gloria K in Chi-Town. I'll be sure. Who I got, B-Mar? We're rolling. We are rolling along here. I'm like in Richmond. I picked the same. B-Mar wants to know who we're rolling out here. And I'll tell you who we're rolling out. Penguins on the ice, over Magic, Richmond. Well, that's the Richmond number is from early tournament action. But Tennessee, I think Tennessee is listen. Remember, let's be honest with this Tennessee team. I just mentioned 3-1 versus Kentucky and Auburn. They also, if memory serves me right, they knocked off Arizona too. This is a good team, very good team. Maybe they show out today and say, you know what, we're here to stay and win this one like 76-54 or something. I like Tennessee. Almost put them out on the premium. Almost won premiums with these guys. Lane, hit the like. Thank you very much, Lane. Good to see you, my guy. Let's get that money. I thought when you were saying great minds think alike, Jake, I thought you were saying that I got a nice, sexy voice for picks. But I guess apparently that's not it. Thanks, Jake. Princeton today. I kind of like a little bit of Ivy. Didn't bet it, though. Didn't bet it. Richmond game under. I can see Richmond game going under. Yes. Parlay, Princeton money line, A&M, Memphis, Purdue money line. Listen, I can see this easily go. I can see this going 0-4 or 4-0. That's a loser parlay. I'll tell you that though. That's none of all that's not happening. It all can happen. It all can happen. Chances are it is gonna split out somewhere, or it's a 3-1, 1-3. I don't like that at all. Islanders on the ice. Islander, a little cold cash on the ice for Miss Glory against the Ducks. 175. Do I want to lay 175 with New York? Come on, Glory. I'm going to tell you puck line on that one. Puck line only. Iowa. See, I'm saying Iowa because I'm mixing the Islanders and Iowa together. Iowa money line. Everyone's going to bet Purdue. Yeah, they're definitely. I said that too. Iowa's a team I think could be. This is a good team. You know, they're not. They're not Purdue. We have a Purdue future. We got a 12 or 14-1 Purdue national championship, one rolling in our pockets. Purdue matches up well against them though. So again, you're taking Iowa, you're taking A&M. You're going money line, and that's it because it's money line games. I don't think it'll be close if the other team pulls away. You know, obviously, it's not going to be close if the favorite pulls away. Leafs and Sabres playing outside today.
Go Sabres!
Some Sabre love. Why 4 o'clock? This game should be like at 9:30 at night when it's really cold. I mean, I guess
it's in Hamilton, Canada, so it's going to be cold all day no matter what.
I mean, at 2, I got to just say take Buffalo, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. Nick said Buffalo too, and Nick never takes Buffalo.
I mean, it's just outside. It's just why not? I mean, it's a kind of standalone marquee game. People gonna be watching it. You think they'd show up, right? This is a game
that, and Nick's starting to fade the Leafs when they're more than minus 250. They've been really bad when that happens. So I don't know.
I mean, Toronto's like a 325. Russian table tennis today. Yes, yeah. And we're gonna do a Russian table tennis, KBO, and a college baseball 3-team round.
All right, I'm down. Let's do.
Jake and Gloria getting reacquainted. Montreal over Philly. Taking them as a dog here, huh? See this line here, Richie, because you see I got Pitt today, right? They're another team, you know, a favorite over a team you think is a better team. Montreal's playing better, and yet we have a 150 here on Philly, who I don't think should be good. I want to lean Philly, believe it or not. A Wild over 6. I don't know. Why is it not 6.5? I almost want to play the under because I think they're trying to entice you to the over. That's my thinking now on hockey. If I don't see a 6.5, you have to play an under because it's too easy. I think this hockey's crazy. 7s, unbelievable. 2 trash goalies, says Mr. Nika. Jojo Rabbit, Buffalo and Canadians money line parlay for fun. I'd say okay to that. Absolutely. All good in Chicago. Tooch. I was watching a little Tooch today on the Twitter. Like Davidson first half. Yeah, you know what, Adam? If you want Davidson, I think go first half today because you're gonna be able to even unload on them more. Because if Richmond, if they're that bad, like yesterday, 4-16 from 3. If the shots aren't falling, this is going to be a rout and it won't be close. And Davidson's off to the races. Here we go. Baseball. Irish, Wake, Tech, Georgia Tech, and a little Grand Canyon. ACC and a whack. Tune in TV. How are you? Big Purdue money line. Do I like laying this kind of number on money line when it's like up in the 5-6 range? Not really, but I do like Purdue. I try not to put my bias in towards the team when I have the future on them, but I'm human. I'm a human. Morning, Purdue money line, Purdue over. Do like the over. It's gone up, and I do like Purdue. There's a crazy stat that Wild goes over in their home games. Is it a crazy stat, or is it true? Why is it crazy? Michael says, talk you off the Knicks +6. Letdown game for the Nets off the big win. No Kyrie. Knicks have been playing better. Yeah, and that line, I think it was 3 last night. I was thinking about, oh, man, maybe I'll take the Nets tonight. Because I'm pumping up the Nets now, right? We got everybody back. And then it's like, well, Kyrie doesn't get to play. Knicks have shown a little heart. Right? Big brother, little brother. MSG versus the Barclays, right? Knicks, Nets. I don't know. I need someone explain to me how Kyrie can come into the arena. He can't play, but not against the Knicks, but another team's guy who's unvaxxed can play here in New York. It just makes zero sense to me. I'm trying to understand. I don't get it. I don't get one bit. A&M running hot, extremely hot. But Kim, 4-4, you got 3 big upsets under your belt, and now they're thinking, you know what? We win here, we're in the NCAAs. Before they were like, oh, I guess we're like an NIT club. Now they're thinking they're going to sneak in to a playing game or some kind of, last 4 in kind of thing. And I don't think we could sell Tennessee short. I understand taking a dog. I like dogs. I 100%. Tennessee 3-1 versus Kentucky and Auburn, and those guys were thought to be 1 seeds. They beat Arizona. I think people forget the Vols are pretty good. Jackets could be a cute dog today with Vegas starting Thompson. Oh, you know what? I was looking. I'm like, wait, Vegas isn't a dog. I'm like, they're like 150. Anytime I'm getting a team at home getting 150, I'd think about it. Especially Vegas, who's been kind of slumping lately. Panthers spread. What's the Carolina line?
You're thinking Florida on the ice.
Oh, Florida Panthers, yeah. I go Rob looking at Carolina against the Penguins. Spread. I mean, Florida $2. I don't know, $2.15. You know what? I'm thinking opposite. I'm thinking here, the Kings maybe plus 1.5 goals will get you plus money here a little bit. Maybe it's a close one. 6.5 total. 5-4 maybe. Oh, groovy Caps. It's gonna get you bands coming in here talking this stuff. MLS soccer win under DC United yesterday. 800 gambler can wait. We put those winnings on Purdue. Let's go. Cashed Arizona. Yep, Arizona got it done. We liked the Wildcats. Live bet the Knicks. They're up at the 3rd. Bet Nets money line. And yeah, JoJo, I'm not in here condoning people start live betting because people don't have discipline and all they're doing is loading up off a credit card and you don't think it's no big deal. I'm going to put 100 in, 300 in, 3,000, whatever it is. But there are spots to be won live betting. And I'm saying sometimes, have I done it? Yeah, but you just got to watch yourself, man. That's when your bet is, whatever your bet is, becomes 5 times your bet because you're thinking you're just buying at a number. Next thing you know, you add them all up and it's bad. Pass on a game, he says, for Tennessee. He likes the guards and they're tough, but he's kind of thinking, A&M's playing well. Carson Wentz, Skins NFC champs. The commies. I see a lot of flack for Washington getting this guy. I don't think that is a bad move. He went to the Colts. I had a future on the Colts. I thought, you know what? This guy's decent. He's going back to his old head coach. Okay, didn't work out. Stupid stuff happens. It happens. What are you going to do? Rivera, I don't think he's a terrible, we all joke Riverboat Ron. This is fine. And look at the division here. Philly's terrible. The Giants are an absolute joke. And the Cowboys are terrible. Like the Cowboys, yeah. Anybody else coaching this team, Dallas is, 13-3, or we got the extra game now, whatever the record be. This team would be, a top flight team, right? The offense is there. Even with Amari Cooper, the offense should still kind of hum along here. But I don't think this is a bad signing. The defense, if Washington gets their defense back, right, we all thought the defense was supposed to be pretty good. It was horrific. I thought it was supposed to be good. I thought it was going to be good. It wasn't. I don't think it's a bad thing. Everyone betting A&M today. Yeah, Mike. Why wouldn't you? They're playing well, right? Upset City, Auburn. What were they ranked in? The AP, right? High team. They were small dog versus Florida. Arkansas was never even in that game. Arkansas's clear path to all right, this is easy. You got game 3 days for this team. That's no. Now everybody's jumping on them. And I get it, but it's not. I don't think it's as easy as I'm taking them because they're playing well. I think maybe they'll feel a little pressure today. That's my thinking. They get the pressure of trying to make the tournament now. Neil, good morning, my guy. How are you today? Thank you for popping in. Thank you for commenting. I love when everybody comments here. I want the over in the Panther game with the Kings having so many injuries. At 6.5, why not? Florida's been playing some overs. I only live bet and try middle. Nothing wrong with that. You know, it's tough telling people to middle those out. Like they have to be. You got to be watching that one game, and you got to be on the ball. You know, a lot of people, again, it comes down to discipline. People don't have it here. People don't have it. You know, I'll do a show tonight and say let's bet some. I'll tell you what I bet on Thursday and Friday already, and if Lions move this and that, and then Thursday comes along, people aren't going to bet it because they don't have money to bet for. I mean, 5 days you can't bet 5 days ahead of time. I don't know. Jojo, you know me. For NBA, for me, I'm like, who knows what's going to happen? But the Knicks have shown heart, though. So that's, you know, they showed up. I thought they were going to get, you know, that Clipper game. And I said back-to-back games. I'm like, you know what? I'll fade them no matter what happens here. Either they have a huge win, wonderful, then they'll follow it out with a clunker. No, they didn't. They didn't follow with a clunker. So, again, would I rather have the Nets at 3 than 6? Sure. Shrimp tacos today. Mr. Nika. Get it done. Nice. Go Penguins. Yes. Yeah, right. Seriously. Enjoy the shrimp tacos. Thanks for coming in here and flaunting your shrimp tacos. No.
Yeah, no, I'm hungry too. Screw you.
I mean, really, I'm going to go and have like a Power Crunch bar. Thanks. Groovy Caps. Cowboys going to get Wagner linebacker and draft more OL. Yeah. If we get Wagner, okay, fine. I don't know. Listen, Super Bowl. How would that coach? Coach is terrible. We definitely need a lineman. O-line and defense. That's what it comes down to. Yeah, keep a quarterback up. Going with the Ducks versus and Islanders under the 5.5. New York's been on a little underrun. I get it. Knicks love losing a lead in the second half. Again, we know what we think about the NBA right now. Yale got this game. Grab the live bet parlay with Production. Yale's moving along. Oh. Knew it. It's easy to say you knew after you say you kind of like them and then they're up 10, but we got a big bet on Vegas under point total, so I faded them the rest of the year. Need 39 points, 29 in 22 games. Yeah, you're looking good. They had a nice little bad stretch lately, so helps out. 76ers first half minus the points. I can see that, groovy. And again, I do not like laying double digits, but off of their performance on the Nets, get it done here. That's why I kind of like the over. Way too early to call Yale Princeton game. Yeah, but, 10-point lead in Ivy, the way these guys play. And, what was their – they split this season. Yale beat them 80-74, and they lost 81-75. So, it'll be close. You're only talking a couple baskets. But, Yale's a little bit more physical. Late night money tournament preview. Yeah, we'll have a show tonight. There'll be a show. Opinion on today's totals. Tennessee under, Princeton under, Mavs Celtics. Oh, here we go with the basketball. All right, so Iowa over. Yeah, Princeton under. Well, that's already underway here. Tennessee, A&M under. It was 130.5. I guess it's at like 130, 131 myself. So it's right where it should be. So that's like a coin flipper for me, whatever you want to do. NBA, though, let's see. Mavs, Celtics under the 212s come down a little bit. Is that correct? I would say under there. I could go that. That's a low number. Pacers, Hawks over. 237. What am I missing in that game? 237. I guess I got to say over just based on that number.
The fact that those two teams don't play defense.
Yeah.
They just run up and down the court. Those are two of the more higher-paced teams in the NBA, so it makes sense that their total is up that high.
Yeah, no, just, because you come off a game like the Celtics that are 210, and you see this one at 237. It's like, wow.
Two totally different teams.
Yeah.
Mavs have been a heavy under, and Celtics will play low-scoring games with them.
Both are playing good, too. See, that's the problem with that. You see two teams playing pretty good, and you have a low total. It's like, somebody going to break away? Is it going to be close? An ugly dog game, 104-101. And Sabres and Leafs. 6.5 over. This is an outside game, so those I usually lean unders, but this hockey season is just insane. Some of these scores. Riding Tennessee in a Penzer today. Yes, Lane, let's do it. Let's take that bus to the window and cash our tickets. Davidson Kings puck line. Flip that. I like it. JoJo, go for it. Yale up 10. More upsets incoming. Hey, you know what? I don't even think that's really an upset, though, when you're talking Ivy, when it's a bucket game. What time for late night Monday day? I don't know. Probably like 9 or 10-ish. Jake, I got to get the lines. I'm going to get my own stuff going in. So after I get kind of that stuff done, we'll be rolling out. No way. Richmond tired legs. Yeah, that's my worry with Richmond. Why I didn't bet them straight up was because, 4-16 for 3, 4 games in 4 days. They could shoot. Experienced team, yes, but it's going to be a tough one for them today. If they played no D, Hawks should cover. Yeah, Atlanta. Still room for Richmond. I am also. Tony George, my guy. How are you, Tony? Tony's. I got a little time under my belt doing stuff like this. Tony's got me beat. My friends over at Docs, be on Tony's site back in the day. I do like Richmond. I'm a Richmond backer. I like the Spiders. I'm just worried. It's definitely going to be a close game. I think it's going to be close. It's either going to be close or Richmond just flat out lays a stinker like St. Louis first half. Big X is in the house. Big X. Yeah, I mean, listen. I don't want to keep my Richmond blinders on because, again, I have them here. I had them from a early season, a future, but I don't know. I'm going to watch this game as much as, and again, people are going to run to the SEC with Tennessee, folks. Roll that Tennessee straight into the Elite Eight in your bracket. This is a very good team. This very good. Go through, look who they played and beat. Detroit, yeah, we love our Detroit. They've been taking care of us here. Davidson, again, I'm biased the other way. Iowa over, yes. Houston and Memphis, I have a premium play on. Montreal on the ice against Philly. That line just, I don't know. It's begging me to take Montreal. That's why I got to take Philly. Might have to do Philly puck line. And Pitt. We got Pitt. We like Pitt there, yeah. Jojo Rabbit. Have a good one. You also, bud. You also. We love our March Madness. We love our March Madness. You too. Have a good tournament, Tom. Thanks for popping in. Florida. Puck line. Well, you got to do puck line when they're only $3, right? I mean, that's just a giant. Or no, they're $2. Someone else was. I'm thinking the other game against Buffalo is a $3 one. Against LA, you have to do. I mean, $2. I'm going to tell you to do puck line. Hawks team total over. Yeah, because we kind of like that over in that one, 237. Watch out for the Pistons. Pistons money line. He's rolling in on the money line of Pistons. We've had a couple money line Piston games in here lately. Orlando, who I got today. We got a little Penguin action on the ice. Magic over. We have a Richmond future, so we're pulling for Richmond today. And we got the Vols in the SEC. That is what we got going on today. But again, light schedule, which is fine for me because I got to hit all these little bracket things so I can just start eliminating teams that aren't going to make the tournament. Richmond gets in today. I think double burst for some teams. Because I think Davidson should be automatically in. But again, I'm not a bracketologist or mixologist. I don't even know what they're called. Whatever. Bracketology. Any hoot. So we'll do a tournament show tonight. I want to say like 9, 10 Eastern. I'm not sure. Again, I got to get my stuff in. You know me. I'm going to be firing away. It's like look ahead lines, baby. We bet early. Think Davidson good enough to make the Final Four? You think David's good enough to make the Final Four? Pen comes out.
What are the odds for that one? That's got to be like 15-1 or something. That's got to be probably even more at that point. That's crazy. Good luck with that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna look that one up, Adam. Bracketeer. It's like a bracket. I'm like a Mouseketeer, but I'm a bracketeer. Lakers again 8.5 tonight. I don't even look at Laker games here. 8.5 against the Suns. Like I can't tell you to take the Lakers. I'm going to tell you to take the Suns at 18.5. I am no way am I betting the Lakers. I don't want anything. I'm looking to fade the Lakers all the time.
I will say fading the Lakers is a full-time job, but I also know when not to fade the Lakers.
Yeah, this is.
And I feel like this would be a. I'm not betting it because I have put zero. No, sorry, I bet the Lakers once this year and they lost. This would be a spot that I would rather go Lakers than Suns, just because the Suns are in a little bit of a tough schedule right now, and they're still missing Chris Paul, still missing Cameron Johnson, and their bench is a little bit beat up, so they're a little bit short-staffed. It would be a lean towards the Lakers, but I think all the dogs can cover today, if that's it, in that case. So I'm not. Hey, it might work better if you unmute yourself.
My thing. Yeah,
There you go.
I had a yawn and a cough. So they're off the Toronto loss, and then they're back on the road for New Orleans and Houston. Again, not super teams they got to get up for, but again, it's a tough spot for them. You're loss, down guys, and the Lakers want to come in and play. Is that we're going to get a LeBron sighting tonight?
LeBron's been freaking dropping big bombs lately. He put 50 points up the other night.
I'm going to say I might have to take the Lakers here plus 8.5.
Yeah, honestly, I can make a case for every single dog today.
Right? Seriously.
My two big plays today are Detroit and Orlando. And the big thing with the Orlando spot is Philadelphia has a second leg of a back-to-back tomorrow against Denver. And it's Jokic versus Embiid, MVP, big discussion game on ESPN. I think it's a look-ahead spot. I think Philly wins today, but I don't think they blow out Orlando.
Yeah.
So I feel like it could be a good Orlando spot. Plus, I got them at 13. They're down to 11.5 when we did our show this morning. And then I'm like in the Pistons. I got them at 5. They're down to like 4 now. So
I agree with you.
2 cents in that one.
No, I like it. I like it with you. I think it's a good one. What, Omar? You don't like our Laker thoughts? Campaign over points and assists today. LeBron's not guarding him. I don't know what the numbers are, but I'd say yeah, because I think we'll see some points because I think LeBron's going to drop a 40 spot. It's LA, Los Angeles, sunny California. Sun line was 11. I'm taking the Suns now. I mean, I don't know. We don't like the Lakers, but in this spot, I could see 8.5 is a chunk. Maybe it's too good to be true. I don't know. Again, I'll avoid it. A&M plus 9.5 or minus 170. 5 for 29. I mean, I don't want to say it should be good to get almost 10 points in a championship game. I think you tell me you're getting 9.5 in a championship game. I'm not going to say, hey, it's not a bad bet. It's a championship game. You're there. You're pretty good. But then we throw some other stuff into it. It's kind of like Tennessee's really good.
Yeah.
Tennessee's really good.
The problem with that one is either just take them normally on the 6.5 and pay less juice because it's either going to go one of two ways. Texas A&M is going to win straight up or Tennessee's going to win by 20.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a 10, 11 point game.
Be a 10. I don't think. Yeah, I'm saying
if it's close at the end of the game, Texas A&M is going to win.
Yeah, double-digit Tennessee, or it's the dogs.
Yep.
I wouldn't like. Yeah, I mean, plus 4K on Davidson making the Final Four. What are the odds? 4-1. That's all.
Not enough.
Yeah, that seems low. Orlando might come back second half covering. You might be right. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff you got to look at with NBA now. That's how I kind of bet my NBA. This kind of in a situational kind of spot. LeBron over points. Yeah, what is it? Anything more than 30? 30. Let's go. I would not tease games or buy points or lay big money lines or put serious money on parlay. That's not a way to make money long term. Like, as if you're a first time listener here, first time to the show. We're not we love doing stuff. You'll never hear me roll into stuff like that. Say that's okay. Public Laker money coming in line should be 10. Again, for NBA for me, Neil, I don't pretend to be some NBA super informed cat. You see my record in here, putting the games out are 57-75. When I say I kind of like this game. Now, kind of liking a game and betting two different things. Betting game, 37 games, 21-16. Scraping out a little bit of money. I've said this before, and the NBA is playing. I got NFL, I got college football, I got college hoops. 3 things that I've been making money on better than NBA. When I don't know who's playing, who's banged up, who's a load management game, who, guy sits out the day before. I can't. How do you even make good lines on the NBA today? I just wait a month. I'll wait a month till the playoff push, because then I'll see who's actually sitting out the 4 games before the playoffs start, and what teams have totally checked out and have a bunch of nobodies playing. At least then you kind of have an idea. I can at 12:30, 12:45, giving them. I just hate the NBA. It's terrible. It's terrible, terrible, terrible. Teasy check. How good is Texas A&M on free throws? If they're good, they hit free throws and do it. You're getting 9.5 championship games, wonderful, but paying 170. Again, look at Tennessee. 40-1. Yeah, it's good, but I guess it could be worth a shot at 40. I don't know. And this is, it's probably going to change when the brackets come out too. Although, you know what, they kind of know where teams are going. Who am I kidding? They know this. This is all planned. Who's not in. They know like 4 people that with maybe one shocker. Groovy, we're all rooting for Teasy. We all, especially I'm not betting it. I'm cheering for somebody to make money. I want you to have a good day. Carolina Pitt over to 6. Purdue money line. Yeah, Purdue money line, sure. I could see, I like Purdue. We got Purdue futures rolling. Carolina Pitt over to 6. Let's go. I like Pitt. Minus 135. I thought about doing Pitt on the puck line here today. So, yes, I need goals. Play today. Kings over 2.5 goals today. Thoughts? I can see them scoring a little bit at home. Speaking of NHL, where's Ray? I'd go head-to-head with Ray today. I know he'd love to take Carolina as a dog event against Pittsburgh. Oh, yeah. It's just, can you make money, Mike? Do people do it? Here's the thing. Now, I don't mind people come out and throw their slings and arrows and hate, like, oh, you don't know this or that. Can you make money teasing things around? Yeah, you can. Do I do it? No. Do I occasionally jump into stuff like that? Sometimes I'm having fun. And I'll do something silly. I'll put in the crazy parlay every once in a while. All right. But that's not a form of long-term? Absolutely. I'm not down with that. Davidson not making the Final Four to waste your money. Hey, Mike, I wouldn't say that. Anything's possible. They're a solid bunch. It's a solid bunch there for sure. And the top, like what do you got? Do we have a separation of? I'm going to get back to it in a second now. We have a separation of really super college teams. Your Zagas, maybe, right? I mean, who are you going to throw in that? Duke, right? 3 weeks ago, Duke's. Duke, Kentucky, Arizona, Gonzaga, your top forever team. It's them and everybody else. Well, what about Kansas now? I like kind of Baylor. What about Kansas? And I'm the one. Yes, I'm like I don't think Kansas is that good of a Kansas team. They're not as they've only won another Big 12 championship for the 947,000th year in a row. I mean, anything is possible. Auburn look like world beaters. Now they've lost 3 of 5 down the stretch here. Kentucky gets upset. I mean, really, would it shock me to see the Vols in the Final Four? No. I could see Arkansas going on a run, Alabama, Virginia Tech. You're going to have some, Connecticut. I don't think anybody, Purdue. Even if Iowa wins today, I can see Iowa taking a deep run to the final Elite Eight or whatever that's called, Final Eight, Elite Eight. Lakers will come around the closer we get to the playoffs. They better hope they even make the playing game. I mean, this is his thinking. Hi, yeah, let's just do a play. I mean, could we bring up him? Where's him in a video? Like, who thought this playing game was good? This is stupid. Get rid of it. Now that's, his team is hoping to make the playing game. NBA Clippers, Memphis, Philly, Houston. Yeah, Stimmy. I mean, are you kidding me? I had to look to see who posted this. Like, the Clippers against Detroit. No. Philly. No. Who's the other one? Memphis against OKC. No. Houston +7. That actually, I kind of like New Orleans there. I like nothing you like, Stevie. TZ's feeling today. Hit 5 or 6 yesterday. Only loss was Kent State. Were they straight bets, TZ, or did you roll those in a parlay and go 5-1 and lose money? Yeah, I'm cheering for you. I want everybody to win. I mean, just because I don't do it doesn't mean you don't do it. Especially when I'm not betting it. I'm not betting it. My opinion is all it is. That's my thought. It's my 2 cents. 6 cocktails deep, teasers turn into good ideas. So I don't drink casinos, Neil. You see me, I'll be cooling with a diet Pepsi or ginger ale and having some sandwiches. Final Four, let's see a bracket. It's a dark horse for me. It's Texas Tech. Oh, absolutely. Texas Tech's a dark horse. You can just even take the Tech off. Even Texas might be a little play. Agreed. Kansas Sal Torney, yep. Remy Martin seems like he's been there forever. The almighty one. How long has Remy Martin been there? I shouldn't just say there because I think he was in Arizona State before that. He just seems like he's playing college hoops forever. If you want to bet the Grizzle, first quarter, first half. OKC is a cover machine. They had been. We had a nice little run with them here, taking some Thunder total sides and even I think it was some unders we might have cashed on there. Bunk up OKC to 15 and parlay with the Pistons. I don't know if you got to bump it. I mean, still going to. I shouldn't say this because I kind of like the Thunder the other day against Milwaukee, and Milwaukee crowd like, all right, down to 10 at the half. We kind of hang tough here, get a cover. Yeah, no, that didn't happen. No, sir. But no, sirree, Bob. All right, we're rolling on out. Late show, tournament show tonight. It'll be the tournament show. Pending 9-10 Eastern. Not sure quite yet. Got to see the brackets, and I got to get some numbers, stuff like that. So, but tonight, if you want to come in, come on in. Otherwise, let's be honest, we talk about this tomorrow. NIT, all the other things we got going on. Do they still have CBI and CIT? Is that still a thing? I don't even know.
I have no clue, and if it is, I don't even know if it's going to be on the books.
I like the old CBI and CIT. Any kind of extra tournament picks are great. We love conference tournaments. Regular than your money tournaments. Groovy, have a great one. Tennessee in a rout today. I'll see everybody.